Bochy, what a bounce back night for Kamar Rockers. What can you say about the job that he did out there?
Yeah, it was a great job of bouncing back, wasn't it? Threw strikes, no walks, had a good slider, to go with that big fastball, and just looked so good out there, didn't he? He had a really good put-away pitch with that slider. He got some chases there, and he pitched very efficiently too. I mean, 7 solid innings, and really happy for him. It's a great way to bounce back off a tough start.
Corey Seager with his 100th career home run as a Ranger, the fastest to ever do it. Just what can you say about what he's brought to this team over his time here in Texas?
I mean, he's one of the best hitters I've seen. I mean, he's fun to watch. I mean, it's simple, and he just has incredible ability to get the good part of the bat on the ball. Tremendous power. Uses the whole field too. He's a special player, and we're lucky to have him. And I'm not surprised he's the fastest to hit 100 home runs. When he gets in that groove, he's fun to watch.
What was the biggest difference from last start to this start for Rocker? Was it just simply throwing strikes, or?
Yeah, I'd say breaking ball was consistently a little harder too, and had a good break to it, good command of it. He hit the outside corner very well with it. Fastball, movement, but that's the biggest thing. I talk about it all the time, his location. He had really good location tonight.
And 7 innings is the most he's thrown, I think, in well over 2 years. How big is that for a young guy like him, just to keep going deep in the games?
Yeah, this shows he can do it. He knows he can do it, so he can do it again. That's a great way to get your first win, go 7 innings too. So, we were all happy for him, how he threw the ball. He's got the stuff to be a really nice major league pitcher, and he can be a dominant one, and he showed that tonight. What do you have, 8 strikeouts to go with that?
Robert Garcia got his first career save tonight. Obviously, Jackson was down after back-to-back nights. I mean, what does it say about where this bullpen's at, where you have a number of guys that you're comfortable using in those high leverage roles?
Yeah, I love the way he handled himself. He hasn't, to get his first save, but go out there and just throw strikes the way he did. Quality strikes, 1, 2, 3 inning. It's good to have it. I said we would be fluid down there, how we would use these guys, and he showed he can handle that. He wasn't, in awe of anything when he was out there. He looked the same, and so it's nice to have some guys that we can mix up and give guys days off to and fill in there. And that was kind of the plan. Martin had the 8th with where they were in the order, and he'd have the 9th.
With Jock, are you seeing any pressing, or are you worried that he could start pressing when you kind of get into a slump like this?
You keep going. That's all you can do. He's been around long enough to know, hey, you're going to hit streaks like this, and you have to, deal with adversity in this game. And I'm sure he's done it before. And best thing we can do is stay behind him. He's a good hitter, really good hitter, and I thought he had some good swings. Just missed getting a couple of hits there, but we'll stay behind him. We need him. He's going to be a big part of this offense.
On Kamar, I guess the consistency now is the thing. You need to see it again. How does this help him, show him the way?
Well, he knows how important it is to stay away from the walks and attack the zone, which he did with all his pitches tonight. And, the stuff is there. You just don't want to beat yourself, and that's, I think, is what's hurt him at times. But he goes 7 innings and no walks. It's there, and he knows it, so it should do a lot for his confidence.
And then you tied Dusty Baker tonight on the career wins list. I'm guessing all these guys you've been passing are dead, but Dusty is well alive. What's your relationship like with Dusty?
I love Dusty. I love me some Dusty. We've had some battles, a lot of battles back in the National League West playoffs, and then we ended up being in the same division here. It's an honor. I think the world of the man, and he had a tremendous career, both as a player and a manager. And so, yeah, it's a number. I keep saying I'm blessed to be doing this as long as I've been doing it. So